Katrina, I have a secret to tell you. I went out with James.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was like a disaster, I have to tell you. What the?
Let's see what we have on here.
A call came in about an hour ago about 20-year-old Jane Doe. They don't know whether it was an overdose or suicide. Looks like we have a gun, a glass of wine.
We have some powder over here.
Okay. Let's take pictures of that and bag everything up. She's probably like a rock star, but she still believes in fairies.
Let's get some hair sample.
Okay. Let's test the blood. No sign of blood, so I guess right now we can rule out a suicide.
Yeah. Jessica Smith, born on December 4th, 1995, 20 years of age. There is no signs of trauma. No other DNA behind her fingernails. I swabbed her tongue for other substances. So far I could tell you that your victim was poisoned. We did a toxology and your victim has no history of drug abuse.
Based on all the evidence, we're going to rule this a homicide.
Hey Michelle, what you got for me?
Okay, I've been researching this substance and I think I figured out the iron and the NMR. Okay. Right here you can see that the substance has an OH group. Right here you can see it has a C double bond O group, and right here you can see it has a benzene ring. This is just CO2, it got into machine, it's irrelevant. Now on the proton NMR, you can see it definitely has a benzene ring that has 2 hydrogens coming off of it. Right here, you can see this little bump means that it does have an OH group. And right here, you can see that these boxes all represent the carbons and how many hydrogens coming off of them, and the how many hydrogens are coming off the carbons next to them. For example, here we have a carbon with 3 hydrogens, that's a methyl group, and it's next to a carbon that has no hydrogens. Right here, you have a carbon that has 2 hydrogens coming off of it, and it's next to a carbon that only has 1 hydrogen. This is a carbon that has 1 hydrogen coming off of it, next to a carbon that has 2 hydrogens coming off of it, and so on. And after running the proton NMR and the infrared spectrum, I found out that your victim was poisoned with oxycodone. if it's used properly, it's an effective treatment for pain. But if you overdose, it can definitely cause death.
Hi, Michelle. What do you have on the victim?
Well, we found out from witnesses at the party that she had a boyfriend, and here they are walking to the party together. And now here he is, hours later, leaving the party by himself. We found out that his name is Justin O'Connor, and guess what? He has a substance abuse problem with oxycodone. And luckily from his background check, we found out he lives with his grandma.
Oh, okay. Let's go get him. NYPD here.
Good afternoon, Miss O'Connor. Is your grandson home?